I wanted to make this video last week, and then I I just forgot to make it. But now that I'm like settled in and we can talk about it, here's what I want to say. Kindness is not a passive act. Do you know how like some people always say like do the right thing? It's easier to do the right thing. It's easier to be kind. No, it isn't. Usually it requires around the same amount of work to do something that's evil or to do something that's kind. Doing kind things isn't harder or easier. It's like the same. It's like an active choice about what you want to do. And I think it's really strange that people believe that it's something else. Take it this way. Like Mother's Day comes around each year, right? And like people order flowers for their parents that cost money. So then they, maybe they do it on an app, but how money isn't free, right? Like money has a cost. So they use their money and get someone else probably delivers the flowers, or they drive to the flower shop, buy the flowers and drop them off. And then they usually like buy a card and then sign the card and write a little message. All of that is like active work. Those are things you could pay someone on TaskRabbit to do. It's like a thing. It requires stuff. It was not easy. That's not passive. That's active work to be nice on Mother's Day. But it's kind of a thing that everyone just like takes for granted. Because I saw a video the other day, and I think this is actually where this was the inspiration for me to make this video. So there's this woman who and I'm not gonna call her like she's like this writer who writes about I want to say she writes about feminism, but she always uses this term and calls these guys like ooga boogas, and I think it's just so fucking funny. But in this one case, she says one video she made, she talks about why it isn't worth reciprocating guys' energy, like matching their energy. Like, don't do that. That was like the lesson from the video. And so in the video, she's responding to a TikTok that another woman made. So this woman is dating this guy, and the woman is a mom from another relationship or whatever. And she's been dating the guy for I think about a little over a year or something. So it's not even his first Mother's Day with her. And so the holiday comes around, it's Mother's Day. And he doesn't do anything for her for Mother's Day. Like, I think he might have sent like a message that was like, Happy Mother's Day. Or actually, I don't even think he sent a message to her that said Happy Mother's Day. In his Snapchat story, he writes, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And so she sees the story and she's kind of like, oh, I guess all the mothers might include me. So she kind of like brushed it off. But then so this guy is also a father. But Father's Day comes around, and then the guy, so she's like, I'm just gonna match his energy. And she actually doesn't match his energy. Matching his energy would be like making a Snapchat story that says, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. But anyway, so it's Father's Day, and she's at breakfast or something, and she texts him, Happy Father's Day. And then she does some other stuff. Later on the day, she goes to lunch. She's like going to get this chicken bowl, I guess, that she likes. And then she was like messaging him about something else. And she starts telling him about like, oh yeah, I like this bowl, this like chicken bowl that I have. It's great. And she like sends him a picture of the chicken bowl. And then he tells her like, I hope you choke on it and die. Or no, he said, I hope you choke on it or something. And he calls her, she says, you're so selfish. It's Father's Day. You didn't even do anything for me for Father's Day. And she's sitting here thinking like, wait, but Mother's Day happened and you didn't do anything for me for Mother's Day. He didn't even care. Like, I don't even think he remembered. But he does all this shit where he's like, the whole Mother's Day happened. And even though he didn't do shit, like he never did anything, all of that just goes right over his head. And he's like, it's my day though. I'm expecting some shit. Fuck you. Fuck you all the way. fuck you all the way, ooga booga, because like, get the fuck out of it. Who does this guy think he is? And it's not him. It's most guys. It's like 80% of guys who are like this. Like, you literally have to like walk them through how to give you the shit that you deserve. You have to like tell them, I want to go here. Did you make the reservation? Did you send my flowers? Like, did you? Not all of them, because there's like 20% of guys who are just like with women who like they really like. Like, this is why all the women continue to say, like the Shara Savans keep saying, go be with a man who likes you way more than you like him, where you're like way prettier than him, so that he like literally knows like you are the catch. Like, we're not confused here. Like, you're the catch. If he doesn't know that, that's not the dude for you. You gotta know. Anyway, so the moral of that story is like, at any time, like the guy made it very clear, she was supposed to do active work to be kind to him on Father's Day. But it's like that in every aspect of your life. Like, with your coworkers, are they going out of their way just to be kind to you because it's like the civil thing to do? Sometimes the answer is no. Like, your family members, are they going out of their way to be civil to you? There was another conversation I saw that came up where people were talking about how like their friends didn't message them for their birthday. Like, they didn't get any messages from their friends for their birthday or something. Yeah, there's like, why wouldn't you? Why? Like, did you forget the birthday? Like, did you plan anything? Did you plan like a dinner for someone's birthday? Did you send them something? Like, did anything at all happen that would, indicate that like you remembered that this relationship was important? Because if the answer is no, then the relationship is clearly fucking not important. Like, is your birthday important? Is their birthday important to them? Like, do they have a cake or a candle, any fucking thing, a card, a message, fucking anything? If the answer is no, then, I mean, I don't know, they might not care about themselves very much. I gotta say, too, for a moment, like, I just hated my family members so much. I was like, I don't really want to celebrate even my birthday because I feel like it is pushing me closer to them and I want to be farther away from them. And so parts of my individuality don't have anything to do with that date of birth, because all of that has to do with like family lineage, which I don't really want affiliated with me. So maybe they could be going down that like frame of mind or something, but I highly doubt it, because like I just explained to you guys something that's pretty extra meta, right? Like, most people aren't going to do that much mental work to get there. But that's a real thing. Like, kindness is not a passive act. It's very active. And so it's also something to think about in your own life. Like, how are you how are you actively being kind to the people that you care about in your life? It could be right now that you actually aren't. And that's fair. Because like, it requires shit to be kind, to do anything. It requires shit. Like, to lose weight, you gotta get the fuck up and go to the gym and diet and shit, right? All the things that you want are going to come at a cost. Like, you have to do something to get it. You want to be in a relationship, you're gonna have to go meet people and go on dates and stuff. You want to have money, you're gonna have to like go work or create a business that creates some money for you. No matter what, in order to like get something, you're gonna have to like do something. It doesn't just come to you. Like, you have to like do something for it. And sometimes that can be just really hard to like understand at like a foundational level. Kindness is not passive. It is very active. And I think it's useful to know that, so that you can start to reevaluate like who is being passively unkind to you in your life and possibly cut them out.